Hey, yeah, okay. What's going on, everybody? Huvi 186. Back again with a live stream. This is the first time I'm doing this live. Most of the Huvi's on the road is kind of pre-recorded, and then I why the hell is this up there? Ah, fuck it. Most of the time I'm doing this. I do this and then I upload it onto YouTube. This time I'm just kind of doing this live. I'm gonna do this more often whenever I get a chance to do stuff like this, like going to watching UFC events and any other events that I watch. I think I'll do this from now on. Anyway, hopefully everyone's having a good night. It is currently 2 o'clock in the morning, and I forgot to put on my street lights. All right, there we go. All right, so anyways, I just watched UFC 220. It took place in Boston, and I'm only really gonna talk about the last two matches. I didn't really. I got there late. I got to the restaurant kind of late, and I really didn't really have any interest in the card outside of the last two fights. So I think I missed one fight, but it is what it is. What was the first fight? Okay. The Volkan Ozdemir versus Daniel Cormier fight. I thought it was a good fight. Ozdemir kind of rushed him early. Got Cormier with some good shots, but Cormier got back at him too. And I think near the end of the round, Cormier started controlling the fight. I think he took him down at one point. And after the first round, you can kind of tell that Cormier kind of had things in control. Second round, Ozdemir kind of slowed down quite a bit. Cormier kept coming at him, took him down, got on top of him, got him in a crucifix type hold, in this rain down elbows, and pretty much the referee had to stop it because Ozdemir obviously couldn't defend himself. So Cormier pretty much defends his belt. And, listen, I know a lot of people will give him shit because of the whole John Jones thing. At the end of the day, the dude, he's one of the great fighters of all time. I understand that he may not be as great as John Jones, but at the end of the day, John Jones fucked up. He did something he wasn't supposed to do. And Cormier, every other guy he's stepped in front of in the octagon or in the cage in general, he's won. So that dude gets all the props in the world for me. So big shout out to Daniel Cormier. The main event, Stipe Miocic was defending his title against Francis Ngannou. The only reason why I wanted to watch the fight was because of what Ngannou did to Overeem, kind of uppercutted him to hell. I just wanted to see how he would do in a championship fight. And the first round, they both Miocic and Ngannou kind of traded blows, went blow by blow with each other. And and then Stipe discovered, hey, you know what? I should take this dude to the ground. And that's pretty much what he did for the majority of the fight. And Ngannou, listen, I give him props. He survived the 5 rounds, but he was, after round 1, he was gassed. Both men were tired, but Ngannou was definitely, he was running out of steam. He was done, and the fight kind of became a dud afterwards. Because Stipe, he had the right strategy. You have to give him props for that. Got some good shots in. Pretty much just kept taking him down, kept holding him in the against the cage for the vast majority of the fight. And I thought that Herb Dean did a shitty job of kind of like, look, I understand that referees want to give guys an opportunity to work on you know, let's say if they're working on a difficult submission, you know, sometimes they have to kind of like, you know, try to play risk control and stuff like that. I can understand the referee not, you know, not wanting to break it up and stand them up, but there were definitely moments in that fight where Herb should have just gone in there and stood them up. You know, a couple times. I know he did it once, but he didn't do it. But that was really the only time he did it. So the fight kind of became a dud, and Stipe won by unanimous decision, 50-45. And you know, and there you go. And he's now he broke the record for most title defenses in the heavyweight division with 3. That's impressive, regardless of, you know, regardless of how you feel about Stipe. You know, that's impressive, man. Like, all the great heavyweights they've had over the years, from Tim Sylvia to Andrei Arlovsky to Frank Mir, you know, like, to, you know, Randy Couture, Brock Lesnar, you know, all those guys. The fact that they were able, that, you know, he's able to beat, not only he won the title from Verdum, he beat Overeem. Who else did he beat? He beat shit. Who else did he beat? Damn, didn't that? Yeah, he beat Verdum. He beat Overeem. Who else did he beat? I can't think of. Junior Dos Santos. Yeah, defeated Dos Santos. And, you know, like, that's impressive, man. So I really don't know what's next for him. I think the consensus is Kane, if he can stay healthy. I think Kane's the next challenger for the belt. But you know, we'll see what happens, man. It was, like I said, I'm impressed with it, even though the fight was boring. You know, you gotta give him props, man. Like, he did something that no other heavyweight has ever done, and that's not easy. Speaking of boring as hell fight, they were also showing. Oh crap! What the hell fell? Oh well, fuck it. There was another event going on pretty much around the same time. Was the Bellator card was going on around the time. And the only fight that I really paid attention to was the main event, which was Sonnen versus Jackson. And I told my friends that the fight was going to be shitty. Like, I knew it from the jump, because here's the thing with Rampage, right? Rampage is a great personality. He is one of MMA's great athletes. That, you know, I'm never. Two big time main event fights for the last year. Homeboy has been a dud. Like, his fights have been a dud. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Dude does not pull the trigger at all when it comes to his fights. I mean, I can't remember the last time the dude knocked somebody out. I can't remember the last time he did it. So, you know, I knew the fight was gonna be boring. Like, in Chael Sonnen's style, well, I don't want to say it's boring, but I mean, yeah, Chael Sonnen's style is boring, and also, you know, like, he's lost how many fights in a row or whatnot. Like, I knew the fight was gonna be boring, and that's exactly what it was. You know what I mean? So you had that piece of shit show there, and then you had, you also had the Ngannou fight after the first round. You know, came boring. So it was kind of like a dud night overall when it comes to mixed martial arts, at least in my opinion. There was a fight that happened before the Cormier fight, which was really fun. I don't remember who the guys' names were, but, you know, I mean, it is what it is. You know, that fight was fun. But to me, like, I just thought that the whole card in general didn't really do much for me. So, so you live and you learn. Next card, I believe, is 221. No. There's a fight night card, I think, next Saturday. I can't think of I forgot off the top of my head who's fighting. I won't be able to watch it because I'm gonna be at work. So, but I'll check it out anyway. I'll see what if something cool happens. I'll check it out. But anyways, this is just me live real quick. This is Huvi 186. I am out. Peace.